Look at you, I made you just barely. Oh yeah. I'm very proud of this, you guys. I don't know if you've noticed that, but I'm very proud of this. I have never made a giant block in Minecraft before, and now I can say that I have. Oh yeah, I made it, I made it, I made it. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Unorthoblock server. So for today we've got a couple things in store, but I saw my light was on earlier in the post office and I figured we should check out what's going on. Also, I'm still wearing the evil Shelly skin. It's going to be around for a little while, so I hope you like it. But let's see what we have in here. Oh, look at this. Thank you from Beard. Oh, that's so sweet. I really love bone blocks because I use them a lot for bone meal, and then there's iron. Great, I love that. So, for today, we've got a lot of stuff that's going on, and one of those things is going to be in the shopping district. So, I'm here mining down an obsidian pillar so that I can make a ton of ender chests. And you know why? Because nobody wants to put in the grind to make a bunch of ender chests. And I thought that if Mighty and I had a shop for ender chests, then they'd sell like hotcakes, especially if we make them cheap, like 2 diamonds each. So I'm mining all of this obsidian pillar down, and I'm gonna make a ton of ender chests, and then we are gonna build a little shop in the shopping district, and hopefully we'll make a lot of diamonds from this. So I've kind of looked around the shopping area, and I think right here next to the TNT shop is going to be a great spot to build. And I want it to be floating, because if it's floating, then people from all over the place will be able to very easily see what we're going to be building here. And so this is going to be an ender chest. We're going to just build a big ender chest. I've got some wool. We're probably going to need some more of it, but yeah, it's just going to be a big ender chest, and it's going to sell ender chests. So let me kind of get this place built up, and I'll be back with you. I'm here trying to figure out how to do this. I'm looking at a picture of an ender chest, and this is a little bit harder than you'd think it would be, but I'm just gonna keep going and see if I can get this nicely done. And so I'm just kind of gonna fill it all in, and yeah, I've never actually built a block like to scale in Minecraft before, so it's probably not going to turn out that great, but I am going to try my best to see if I can do it well. And so yeah, just going to be doing this for the next hour or two. Alright, I think after I get this bit done, then it will be ready to look at. Do this last little bit right there. And now we can take a good look at it from above and see how it looks. Okay. So let's look at the front. You know, that's not bad. That is not bad for my very first time doing this, and I'm pretty happy with it. We've got to put a little bit more yellow in. Let's look. Yeah, right there. We need to do a little bit of work on that, but I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, that's not bad. So it looks like somebody has come to say hi, and they were checking out our little ender chest here. So we're gonna give him 2, and he's gonna buy them. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay. So we have our first sales here. The shop isn't even built yet. These are gonna sell like hotcakes. So now we have the fun situation of placing a bunch of random blocks. And we've got to make sure we shuffle it, so I have shuffle turned on. And it's kind of a bit of a mess, you know, when you look at it close up, but when you are further away, it actually looks pretty good, so I think I'm happy with it. And this is the finished product. It's raining, so... Oh no! I missed a block right there. Alright, so are you ready to see the finished product, you guys? There it is. There is the finished product of the enderchest shop. And I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And we got a little platform, and then you come in here like this, and it says, "Welcome to Mighty Shell Corp Enderchest Shop." And then under here, it is 2 diamonds each, and we've got the enderchest. It's a nice, convenient enderchest shop, and everybody is going to love this place. It's gonna sell like hotcakes, and I can't wait to make all the diamonds. So I made the decision to redo these side pieces, and I think it looks a lot better now. It's definitely a lot more 3D than it was before, and yeah, that's totally better. It's so much better. And then you can come in here, and then you just go right behind, and then you can get into the enderchest. Yeah, so I think that finishes this build for now. I'm obviously going to eventually need to build some kind of a structure that holds it up so that it's not just floating in place, but this definitely will get the job done, and this is what we needed for now. So enderchest complete. So I have cleared out a large space behind where my portal is, and I have found a 2-wide strip where they're only 1 layer thick of bedrock. So we're probably going to break these 2 blocks first. There's another area right here that is 1 wide of bedrock. I kind of have a bit of an ambitious plan for this. I want to clear out a large hole of bedrock so that we can just have a stairway. That may or may not happen anytime soon, but it's definitely something to be thinking about. And then I've also, let me pick up the blackstone. I've also cleared out a nice 1 wide, 3 tall hallway so that we can get to and from the main nether base by flying. And so that is what we've done here. And what we're going to be focusing on today is a lot of farms in our area, and we're probably going to break some bedrock so that we can get up and above the nether. Okay, so by now you guys all know the deal. We put all of our stuff in here and make sure we don't have anything on us that is important. And then put this into the ender chest. And now we will attempt to make it to the top. There. And it looks like somebody's already built something over here. It must be Mighty's because he and I are super close. But here we have the top of the nether, and now we're going to build a new portal. Alright, this should take us to the portal that is in the greenhouse. Let's see if it works. And it does. Oh, that's perfect. Let's see if it goes back. And it does. Perfect. It's linked correctly. So it's these 2 pieces of bedrock right here that we need to get rid of first. And we're going to do that in probably a time lapse. A really quick one. It might take a couple hours, but let's get to it. stacks of TNT, and this is what I got. So I'm going to keep chipping away at this until I have a big giant hole in the nether roof. But we can get down and up now, although I did make a mistake. I was underestimating the power of the explosion, and I made the big mistake of leaving a chest and a shulker box up there and thinking, oh, it's gonna be fine. It was not fine. The chest and the shulker box had some valuables in them. Those valuables are now gone. So we'll need to replace that, but aside from that, it was successful for the most part, and you know, I'm not super bothered by wasting that much TNT because I now have a better way to do this, and I've gotten a lot better at it. So we'll keep chipping away, but for now, let's get back to work on some other things. So now I'm over here, and I am working on getting the levels so that we can get all of our stuff back. So it'll take a little bit, but once we have all of our tools back and everything that we lost from the boxes that broke, then we can actually get to work. I don't really know what else was in the shulker boxes or the chest that I lost, so we're just gonna get the tools back and hope that there was nothing important in there. So now that we have most of our stuff replaced for the most part, I'm going to start digging out this area a little bit more to make room for all of the farms, and I'll probably polish it off a little bit and then I'll be back with you. So I've got the basic outline of this done, and it's not bad, you guys, but it might take a little bit of fanoodling around to try to get this to look good. So I'm gonna be messing around with this for a little bit and maybe try to do the rest of the walls here. I don't know. This is taking longer than I thought it would, but I will be back with you after I have some kind of a plan for this. I think this looks pretty good. I mean, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stay thinking this looks pretty good, but it definitely looks better than something that is just plain. So I think I'm gonna add, yeah, I just need like a little bit of something on the bottom here to give it a bit more visual interest, but I think that makes this wall kind of done. Maybe we could use some fence posts. This looks much better. I'm so much happier with this. We've got, it kind of looks like the fence posts are kind of holding it in. You know, I'm pretty happy with that. So now we just need to kind of do something in this tunnel to make it look a little less plain. And I think I'm gonna have some stuff coming off from the sides. So I've got a pretty good design going in through here, and I'm pretty happy with how this looks. It definitely has a little bit more visual interest than it did before, and I'm going in and adding some little floral elements and stuff. And so once this is done, then we will have one wing of this area finished off, and then we can start working on some of the farms that I like to do for today. Alright, I think that this little hallway wing area is finished. So we've got a nice wall. There's lots of visual interest in here. It looks like it's kind of being held in. I really like how this is turning out. And then the hallway goes through like this. And there is a door to the outside. And I really like how this turned out. I think that it's definitely something I can work with. And now we can start making a couple of doors on the sides here that go into rooms that enter some of the wood farms. Those are what we're going to do first, mainly because we're going to be using a lot of wood in this area, and so I want to get some tree farms up and running. So let's get to work on some tree farms. here is the finished tree farm area. There's only one farm that we do not have, and that is acacia. So we will need to do that. But this is basically what it looks like. It's a very simple design. And these are actually just copies of what Draken had already made at his base. I just copied them right over. So go over to his base and check out his tree farms because they're really nice. I talked to him about it, and he will eventually be putting out a video, I think, on the spruce farm. His is a lot more elaborate than this. His spruce farm has an uppy thingy and a downy thingy. It has different levels because the spruce trees grow to different heights. It's really smart, so I definitely recommend checking out his content. But yes, I don't think he has a dark oak one, so I just kind of copied over the spruce one for a dark oak. And then aside from that, they're really the same exact farms that he had. I liked them a lot and I thought that they were perfect, so that's what we have. So now this part is all done and dusted. I'm going to be doing this stairway behind the scenes, and we have the north wing. So I just want to take a moment to have a little bit of a real talk with you guys. I know that my last video and this one are not very long. They're only about 17 minutes long, and I just want to apologize for that. Unfortunately, I've got a lot going on right now. I am moving. I'm in the process of moving right now, and I've got quite a bit of work to do. I'm packing up my whole apartment and moving down to a bigger apartment, and I'm still working every day, and I am still working on YouTube videos. So I just want to apologize for the smaller size of my videos. I do promise that I'm going to be doing the best I can to make great quality content, but in order to keep the quality up and still have some time to move, I need to make the videos just a bit shorter. And it's not going to stay like this forever, just for a little bit of time. So I wanted to apologize for that, but I do promise I'm working really hard to make great quality content. Aside from that though, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it myself, and I'm super happy that we now have some farms in place to work with. And I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna have a great weekend myself. Be sure to like this video if you liked it, and be sure to subscribe if you like me, so that you are notified every time I upload a new video. But that's gonna be it for me. You guys have a wonderful weekend, and I am going to do the same. Bye.